How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today's going to be a peg hunting video, I think. What do I mean? We'll get back to that in just a second. Now, as I pull out of the driveway and we look to make sure nobody's coming, I would like to say thank you to everybody that has been watching my videos. Thank you to everybody that has been subscribing. And if you watch this video up here, you will see my pig hunting fail video. And in there I describe, about what's going on in the hobby right now, as we go around trying to find the elusive cars that we're looking for, some of the obstacles that we run into. And I mentioned how disheartening it can be and everything, and it really can. A lot of people showed support and told me not to give up and all that, and I won't give up. And that's actually what we're doing today. We're going out to do a pig hunt video. Whether it'll be a winner or a fail, I don't know. But in that video I mentioned that it just means that I have to work harder because of what's going on in that video. I have to work that much harder to try to find the ones that I really want, the ones that I am looking for. And it adds a little bit more work, but in the same time, if you enjoy doing what you're doing, it's really not work, is it? And I really enjoy the hunt of looking for the Hot Wheels. I enjoy the hunt. They're taking down the Christmas decorations finally. But I actually enjoy the hunt because when you go from store to store to store looking for it, then when you find the one you're looking for, you get that instant euphoria, that instant aha moment, and that instant high knowing that you just found what you're looking for. So you go out to the car, you sit in your car, you look at what you found and everything, and then it hits you, oh my God, what about the next door? Might be something in the next door, so let's go. So it's kind of an ongoing addiction, if you will. So if you have time, take a look at that video. As a matter of fact, take a look at some of my other videos. You might find something that you like. So let's get on to the first stop. Well, here we are, first stop, Dollar Tree. Will it be a success? Will it be a fail? Won't know till we get in there, will we? So let's go. Alright. Well, you guys ready to see what I found? Now this is a case in point. Like I said, I put that video up there talking about how the hobby has changed over time, how it's gotten to a certain point, and how it can be rough and disheartening. But that just means that if we're really, really in it for the cars, in it for the hobby, in it for the love of the hobby, then that means that we just got to put forth the effort. We got to put forth the effort. Today, the effort paid off. And what do I mean by the effort? The effort means getting out, going to all your locations, being friendly to everybody that's there, asking about, you know, if the racks are low, politely asking, do y'all have any in the back that you might be willing to put out? Or you know, after you go a couple times and they recognize you, start seeing you there and everything. When do y'all normally get some in? And then most of the time they'll tell you when their stock day is. So then you got to figure out the stock day. Then after that, you have to piece together what day is the best day to come. Some places I have found actual stock day is the best day. Some places I have found wait a day or two because it takes time for them to go through the stock. You know, they don't have a bunch of employees and all that. So you put forth the work and you try to beat the scalpers and stuff. So let me show you what I picked up today. Now this is my first stop of the day, believe it or not. And some of these I know everybody's got, and they're not worth anything, but I like them. They had multiples of this treasure hunt van. The regular one has the sword over on this side. The treasure hunt one has the axe over here, and as you can see right there in that little circle, and I'll try to remember to put a close-up of it, is the treasure hunt logo, the circle with the flame, and it has the ace on top. Really, really cool casting. I like it. Like it a lot. Now, no, it's not the Chevy van, it's a Dodge van, but hey, you can't be picky, right? Got that. And we haven't had these in our area. The Hello Kitty car, right? Really cool casting. I got one of those. Now, there was 2 treasure hunt vans. I got me one and I left one. There was two Hello Kitty cars. I got one and I left one. There was 2 of these, right? The GT40. I just love the GT40 casting. This is part of the Gumball 3000 rally. Now and then there was 2 of those, so I got one and left one. Notice the thing here, I don't get them all. And one of the ones I was really after this year was this one, the Ford GT race car. This is just such a cool car. Low, sleek, long, just sexy looking altogether. So I got that one. There's only one of those, so I couldn't leave one, sorry. And then this bus, I got it because I have an idea for a paint job. So I wanted something that I could kind of make look old school. So you have to be on the lookout for that video. I'm going to try to, it'll either be with this one or another casting that I have. They had several of these. It's just a mainline car, which that's fine. I like mainline too. Had 2 GTRs. I got one, left one. They had 2 of these Mustangs. Now I'm not a Mustang guy. My wife loves Mustangs. I'm not a Mustang guy. But I just like this casting. I like the way it looks. I like how it's just mean looking, you know. And then once I get tired of it, I can paint it or trade it, sell it, whatever. But I actually have one at home that I got at a local indoor flea market. It was in a bag. It was in a box, and they had them Ziploc. God, I can't talk. They had them in Ziploc bags, and then had it folded over and stapled. So 4 cars for $1, and this was one of the cars that was in the bag. So I actually have one that I can actually take apart, show you how to take it apart and all that good stuff, and do a custom paint job on that if you're interested in seeing it. Then I got some paper clips for some upcoming customs, drag car customs, and then the pride of the day. If I don't find anything else today, I am happy with the ones that I have, plus the one I'm fixing to show you. As you saw when I walked in, they had the Roger Dodger 8-ball car. Not only was it the Roger Dodger 8-ball car, it was the Roger Dodger Super Treasure Hunt car. See if I can get it to where you can see it. Right there's that gold circle decal with these flame inside of it. It's the Roger Dodger Super, and let me turn it over. I'm trying to be gentle so I don't mess it up. As you can see right there, Super. Got the real rider tires and everything on it. Now, I'm not particularly fond of the Roger Dodger. I do like any muscle car, and this is a muscle car. So this is going to go into my collection. I'm super proud to have it. And for it to be a super treasure hunt makes it that much more worth the hunt. And that's what I was saying earlier. It's not necessarily having every variation. If you're into that, that's fine. It's not necessarily having every single one that was produced for the year. Some people are into that, that's fine. But it's the actual going and looking. My wife will go and help me look sometimes. Although she doesn't know particularly what I'm looking for, she knows if she sees a Camaro to grab it, or a muscle car that looks cool to her, grab it. That's automatic in my family. But, you know, we'll spend time going out, picking one day a week and going to the bank, getting us a bite to eat, hitting 1 or 2 stores and going home. So it can be a family venture. But it's the hunt, and now that I have found those, that makes the past 2.5 weeks where I haven't found anything worth it. Because you know, eventually, through a lot of hard work and a lot of time. Now, you will get flack if you're married. You know, your wife will be like, if she's not really understanding or not really into it, she'll be like, you don't need to be driving all the way over there and spending money we don't have, or spending all that gas, going looking, running across the town, one side to the other, back to the other side. But my wife understands. She knows that I really enjoy it, so she doesn't mind. And that's what I say is part of the hunt. So I found some. Let's hit another store and see what we find. Okay, here we are, next stop. And this one I never, and I've been going to these stores for years, I never have found anything at these stores, but people keep telling me don't give up on it, keep trying, and everything will be okay. Eventually it will happen. And I keep listening and I keep going, and still the same old. But where are we at? Target. I never find anything at Target. And like I said in the live stream yesterday, no, not my live stream, the live stream over on Honest Diecast, great channel. So if you haven't checked him out, be sure to check him out. A very, very smart guy. He's really up on his cars, very informative and everything. But like I mentioned on there, my local Walmarts and Targets haven't restocked since freaking Christmas time. But we're gonna go ahead and give it a shot and see what comes up. Well, there is Target. Like I said, there is never anything there when I go. Never, never, never. And they haven't stocked since Christmas. I mean, whenever you see a dump being low, you know something's going on. So with that stated, let's go to the next stop. Here we are at the next stop. Now, I'm not looking for Hot Wheels here, although I will look at the green lights and stuff. I'm just here to pick up a little cheap thing of Tester's paint for a paint idea I have for a body that I have at home, for a video just to show you a different way or a different idea of how to paint your cars. But where we're at is Hobby Lobby. I love me some Hobby Lobby, especially that 40% off coupon. But the problem is they're going to be doing away with it soon. So if you got something that you need to get and you're waiting on that 40% off coupon or whatever you're waiting on, get it now, because they're going to be doing away with it soon. So let's go in here and take a look. Got my paint, dark red. I think I have bright red at home, dark red and black. Now you may be asking, what am I going to do with this? Like I said, you're going to have to watch the video to find out. And it won't be too long down the road, I promise. But Hobby Lobby, I could spend a fortune in there, I really could. So many great things, and paints and sandpapers and just all kinds of crazy stuff. This crazy woman's on her phone or something. Why can't people just pay attention to what they're doing when they're driving? It's called driving. There's a reason it's called driving. You're in a car going from point A to point B, which means you need to give your total attention. But let's head to the next place. Now, I don't know how much inside video I will be getting for the rest of this video. But if I find anything, be sure to stay tuned, because I will show it to you at the end. But the wife called and I've got a few other stops that I've got to make, so we'll see how it goes. But please, be sure to watch to the end, see if I find anything else, and wish me luck. Until then, we'll see you. Well, as you can see, had a somewhat successful day. I made 2 more stops, one by Walmart, nothing there. As was Target, nothing there. They haven't restocked since Christmas. But you got to keep checking because you never know. But the problem with my local Target, my local Walmart is everybody and their grandmother that works there or has friends there get them. So that's why I have to find mine in other places. But here's what we ended up with. Like you said, like I said earlier, I got the GTR, right? Got the yellow GTR. And that was from the first stop. I picked up the Mustang, and like I told you, I bought a loose one in a pack, 4 for $1. So now I can customize this one and still have this one in the pack, whatever I decide I want to do with it. They had another combi, Hello Kitty combi, over at the last Dollar Tree that I went to. I didn't go to my dollar stores, my Dollar General stores, because today and yesterday is not the stocking days in my area for Dollar General. We'll be hitting that in a couple days. But we got one at the first store, and we got one at the second store, or second Dollar Tree. We have the one treasure hunt that we picked up this morning, and then I picked up another treasure hunt at the second Dollar Tree. So that's real cool. Got that. I found the one GT40 this morning. Picked up another one at the second one. Now in most of these cases, they had duplicates and I bought one, left one. You know, just, that's the way I am. I don't try to get them all, try to hoard them all or anything like that, because I want people to experience the same thing I experienced, finding of these cars. I got this because I am planning on using this paint along with a couple different variations to paint that. This is Testors. Testors has a bed wrap, and it's made by Rust-Oleum, if you didn't know. They have an airbrush line, but you can use this for airbrush if you thin it down and strain it. Always strain paint that you mix up yourself. It's not made for airbrushes. But I have a paint idea, and I'm just going to go ahead and give you a hint. If you've ever heard of hydro dipping, right? It's where you take a sheet of paper and it could have camouflage or anything on it. You spray it with a release agent, that way the pattern separates from the paper that you put in it. The paper actually just disintegrates into nothing. And you take the car and you put it in and you roll it and everything. I'm not going to be hydro dipping, but it's going to be something along those lines involving paint. Right? Just regular paint. So stay tuned for that video. Then I found the Ford GT, the race Ford GT. I was really hoping I could find this one, and I did. I'm going to be on the lookout for some more of them. That way I can do a couple customs, because I think this car just looks so good painted up in the Gulf colors, and in some rare actual Ford GT colors. So that would be interesting to do. And then there was 2 of these at the first Dollar Tree that I went to this morning. This is the Roger Dodger Super Treasure Hunt. Like I showed you, it's got the real riders. It says Super on the bottom. Well, at the second Dollar Tree that I went to, found another one. So cool. But that's what I got today. I mean, it was a successful day. There was a lot of cool cars there, just not what I'm interested in, like the Porsches, you know, the Magnus Walker design Porsches, some Volvos and stuff like that. Now when I'm there, I'm always looking for wheels and stuff for my customs that I have planned in the future. But I would say that today was a pretty successful day. And that's what it's all about. You know, you go, nothing. And all of a sudden, boom! I was blessed today. I'll say it that way. I hope you are finding some out there yourselves. If not, don't give up. Keep hunting. Try to do like I'm doing. Figure out the days. Try to figure out a good time to be there on those particular days. And I guarantee you'll end up finding some. I guarantee you. But it will be difficult, because just when you think that you have it figured out, they throw you a curveball. Like the trucks ran late last week. And then the day that the inventory was supposed to be put out, they didn't put out. They put it out the following day. And in some cases, they'll put it out the day that it comes in. It's just, you think you have it figured out, and just when you have it figured out, you don't have it figured out. But by all means, watch that video that I posted up there about my pig hunting fail. And we'll see you in the next video. Thank you so very much for watching. Get out there and enjoy your hobby, no matter what it is. I'm enjoying mine, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks.